Hi guys! I'm a 5-year-old with a brain defect, and my favorite YouTuber is MrBeast. And I just can't wait for the next MrBeast video. Oh look! He just uploaded a video! Survive with 100 kids in nuclear bunker? Win $500,000! Oh look! Chris Tyson is in the thumbnail. It's my favorite MrBeast member. I don't know why, but Chris makes me feel safe. And I just have a gut feeling that Chris really loves us kids. It seems that the gut feeling that I've been sensing is simply Chris's meat. 3 million likes and 0 dislikes. MrBeast really does have no haters. Wow, even the comments are all positive. There is no hate whatsoever. Can't even see one negative comment. MrBeast wants the apology? Huh? What apology is he talking about? Mr. Fraud never beating the allegations? What's an allegation? Is that an alligator? Something's wrong with these comments. Let me refresh the page. Oh look, it's nothing but positivity again. MrBeast finally responded. And his response has to be one of the funniest things ever. After more than a week of MrBeast being cooked by a random cop from Timu for being a scam-ass warrior who fakes, scripts, and rigs his challenge videos, promotes gambling the kids and turns them to future gambling addicts,
Pigging out on Feastables, MrBeast is teaching us gambling?
who hosts illegal lotteries that target kids, and who also hired a MrBeast member who targets kids, despite allegedly knowing about Chris's pedophile tendencies all along. Mr. Beat My Meat responded in the best way possible. He uploaded not a response video to all of the allegations, but a new challenge video instead. Surviving 100 days in a nuclear bunker. It's kind of funny, by the way, because MrBeast might have to go in that bunker and hide for a while. Because even though MrBeast wants to ignore all of the allegations, pretend that everything's good, people see right through his BS. Let's say you're a kid who's about to watch MrBeast's new video. So pretty much 99% of his viewers. Let's say you click on his newest video and you see 3 million likes, 0 dislikes. Because remember, YouTube hides dislikes nowadays. And definitely not exactly for situations like this. But let's say you're a typical MrBeast viewer. You see all those likes, 0 dislikes, and you see nothing but positive comments. I mean, bruh, looking at all of this makes the people who are actually aware of the allegations against MrBeast look like tinfoil hat nutcases. I mean, what drama, guys? There's no drama here. It's nothing but positive comments. Because remember, MrBeast is the golden boy of YouTube, and the least controversial YouTuber there is right now. I think all of you guys are just MrBeast haters. Alright, let's cut the crap. First of all, make no mistake, MrBeast uploading this challenge video despite all of the allegations against him is a response of its own. It's MrBeast saying, I'm just gonna ignore everything, and everyone's gonna forget about everything in due time. And you know what? This move of his is actually gonna work for his audience, who remember are skippity burned children. But for anyone who's over the age of 5, this move of his, of ignoring all the allegations, not issuing a response, obviously looks really bad for him. And he's pretty much confirming that he is sus. This is funny because all he had to do was pick up a random Android phone with terrible video quality, go in a random motel, put his camera in a weird angle in such a way that his face looks like it's looking in 2 different directions, and then say some random BS like, yeah guys, so I did some stupid stuff during my past. I didn't know that promoting gambling to kids was bad. I didn't know that being aware that my friend Chris is busting a peanut to lollipop 10-year-old kids, but then still deciding to recruit them to my channel was a bad idea either. I'm gonna donate more to charity, so please forgive me. But yeah, that's about it. People would have actually bought that BS response, but instead of doing that, he decided to do the worst thing he could have done. The fact that he's doing everything he can to bury everything under the rug, and deciding to ignore all of the heat makes him look worse and extremely guilty. But like I've just said, this strategy of ignoring everything and pretending that nothing's happened works for his audience of kids, of brain-dead kids. But for anyone over the age of 5 who used to believe that MrBeast was one of the good ones, he went from looking like someone who actually wants to help people out to looking like Logan Paul, Rice has come, YouTubers who have shamelessly scammed their audience and promoted gambling to kids.
Do it, I'm making profit. I spent $4 for this, yo, I just finessed the website, $4 AirPod.
Bro, you finesse your audience, what you mean? Just like MrBeast is scamming his audience of kids by selling overpriced t-shirts for 40 bucks and claiming that he's signing those t-shirts with his real signature.
Tyler signs MB, which is MrBeast's signature. Then he covers it, signs his own initials, TC, smirks, looks around, and then quickly slides the shirt away.
When his signatures are fake! MrBeast was also caught hosting illegal lotteries that specifically target kids and was seen using scummy manipulative tactics on them kids to incite them to participate in those illegal lotteries. For example, he'd lie and say stuff like, oh no guys, we're losing so much money. We're giving away too much stuff. To make the naive brain-dead kids think that they had a high chance of winning something.
I don't know who this is, but you just got a pair of AirPods. Oh my gosh, we're not making money. Guys, we need to stop giving everyone something.
We've just lost like 7
almost everything that someone's bought, we put something in their package. I'm not gonna make money.
When in reality, he was barely giving anything, and he was making bank from them kids. I mean, when you're selling cheap t-shirts for 40 bucks a pop that he couldn't even bother signing for real, he had to get people to fake the signatures for him, then you're not losing money, bruh. Nah, but for real, 40 bucks for a t-shirt? My bad, but unless that t-shirt's covered with Ariana Grande's dookie, we not buying that t-shirt. Smash like if you agree. That power move from Mr. MrBeast not only makes him look really bad, but it actually exposed him. What's currently happening in MrBeast's new video is absolutely hilarious. Even though YouTube removed dislikes, there's a way to pretty much bring them back with an extension. And you know something's wrong when your dislike bar looks like a BBC. But of course, if there are so many dislikes, why is there no drama in the comments? Well, if you compare the top comments, which seem to be nothing but positive, to the newest comments, suddenly it's a different story now, isn't it? Here's the funny thing. Take this hate comment for example. Someone who's trying to make MrBeast take accountability. Now if you wait 1 minute and then refresh the page, oh, suddenly the comment's gone. MrBeast PR team is currently doing a MrBeast challenge as we speak called Deleting Hate Comments for 100 days straight. Win $0.
You're not going to get away with it, Jimmy. Wait, what did Jimmy do? Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna refresh and see if they're still there. Oh no. Wait a minute. Oh,
trust me when I said that MrBeast PR team really wants that prize pool. But unfortunately for them, they should have done their research. Because as we know, MrBeast challenge videos are rigged. And we all know that the winner of the challenge is somehow going to be Mac again.
This contestant is an actor and a secret employee at MrBeast. They had him dive through this fake door twice. This line is scripted. This action is scripted. In fact, pretty much all the videos with Mac are scripted.
What are you gonna spend the $800,000 on?
I mean, my life's changed now.
In fact, the only hate comments that you'll see slip through the cracks are going to be the witty comments with double meanings behind them. Easy win. Just a minor inconvenience. His PR team is working so hard that people are literally typing in Chinese and other languages to try to not get deleted. This whole thing tells me that MrBeast cannot be trusted. The fact that MrBeast literally sent a cease and desist letter to the team who exposed him and is trying to silence and possibly sue him. The fact that MrBeast is trying this hard to ignore all of the allegations and has his PR team deleting all of the comments tells me that all of the allegations against MrBeast might actually be true. But this crazy censoring from MrBeast in the hopes that everyone will forget about the drama just gets worse. If you go on Twitter, there's this MrBeast employee who's trying to gaslight everyone. You might remember him, Chucky. He's the guy who tried to cancel the Timu Cup and tried to debunk him, just to fail miserably and debunk nothing. But now, the MrBeast professional glizzy writer came back, and he's trying his best to make people believe that the extension that allows people to see dislikes on YouTube is inaccurate. He's saying that the newest video of MrBeast has an amazing 99% like to dislike ratio, and he's saying that only 10,000 people dislike the whole video, and that everyone seems to be enjoying the new video. Now this is some hilarious gaslighting. Let's ignore for a second all the comments calling out MrBeast getting deleted. So you're telling me that an extension that has proven to be accurate over and over again is now suddenly inaccurate by 1.9 million dislikes? You're telling me that only 10,000 people dislike MrBeast's newest video, despite MrBeast's scandal and allegations going viral? And not only that, but if you go into Timu Cup's video where he exposed MrBeast, a video that got 10 million views with hundreds of thousands of likes and barely any dislikes, where pretty much everyone agrees with the Timu Cup that promoting gambling to kids, making children obese with your trash chocolate bars when you're lying to them and saying that your chocolate bars are healthy.
I wanted to just make a better for you snack brand because I think a lot of the stuff out there is just terrible for you.
Because obviously so much obesity and disease comes from the stuff we eat. Like Hershey's, for example.
When they're not, and hosting illegal lotteries that specifically target children, everyone seems to be in agreement that those are pretty scummy things to do. You're expecting me to believe that despite all of that, only 10,000 people actually dislike MrBeast's newest video? Oh boy, capping, bruh. By the way, I want you guys to remember this. As I've said in my last video, we're talking about the same person who tried to discredit Dogpack, the cup from Timu, by saying stuff like, the paid raccoon allegation is not true. A MrBeast employee who writes MrBeast meat so hard that he also DM'd YouTubers and tried to convince them that MrBeast is innocent. But as soon as the YouTubers confronted Chucky and asked him to talk about the MrBeast illegal lotteries allegations, well, that very same MrBeast employee suddenly decided to ghost him in the DMs. In other words, this MrBeast professional meat writer is not to be trusted. Unless you've got a dent in your head, you know that it's just impossible. When the MrBeast controversy is at its peak, and when the exposed video from the Timu Cup's got 10 million views and hundreds of thousands of likes, to sincerely believe that MrBeast's newest video only has 4,000 dislikes and has one of the best like-dislike ratio he's ever had. Why are you deleting comments then? In fact, why are you getting hate comments in the first place? Take another situation for example. A situation that is way smaller than the MrBeast controversy. And his like-dislike ratio looks like this. And I'm willing to bet that that like-dislike ratio is extremely accurate. But don't worry guys, suddenly, for the MrBeast video, nah, the dislike bar is extremely inaccurate. It's only off by 1.99 million dislikes, guys. Trust me, bro. But seriously though, who cares about the dislikes? Why are they trying to convince us that the dislikes are fake? Why are they putting their energy into this gaslight operation instead of just responding to the allegations? All he has to do is literally come up with a BS response and say some generic stuff like, oh guys, I'm sorry, I used to be dumb in the past, but I've grown from it. I didn't know that promoting gambling to children was bad. I'm gonna cure 1,000 people from AIDS to make up for it, guys. People would actually buy it. But instead of doing that, he's trying to gaslight people into believing that there's no drama, no allegations, there are no hate comments, and the dislikes are fake. MrBeast should know very well that the worst way to handle a situation like this is by gaslighting the public and silencing or suing people. When I see all of this unfold, it makes me go back to the original allegation. An allegation, if true, would make, in my opinion, MrBeast someone who is as bad as Chris Tyson. Because let me make this clear. As it stands right now, even though MrBeast has promoted gambling to kids, hosted illegal lotteries that target kids, I still believe that Chris Tyson is 100 times worse than MrBeast. And I think we can all agree with this. The worst kind of creatures, obese creatures some of the time, in my book, are the PDF files who are trying to do sus activities with kids. So in that respect, MrBeast is a way better person than Chris Tyson could ever be. But here's the thing. If MrBeast knew that Chris Tyson was a PDF file all along, and still decided to hire him, despite knowing that his channel is viewed by millions of kids, and that giving Chris Tyson a platform within his channel would give him easier access to kids' then would I confidently say that MrBeast is as bad as Chris Tyson. But when I see all of this unfold, this massive cover-up and this massive gaslighting from MrBeast, it makes me question more and more MrBeast's original statement when he said that he didn't know about Chris Tyson's degenerate behavior. Because if he's willing to go on this massive comment deletion and gaslighting campaign to attempt to save his image, which is clearly not working by the way, because everyone over the age of 5, like I said, can see through this BS, and that tells me that he's willing to lie about Chris. To look like the good guy was betrayed by his best friend. But surely MrBeast didn't know that Chris was a PDF all along, right? Money, 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 money.